Hi guys, welcome back. Let me just put on my windows. I think it's not appearing. Wait. All right. All right. Perfect. All right. Welcome back to the another live stream of the Euro UST, and today I'm on time. By the way. Okay. So let's do the analysis of Euro UST. What's happening? It's going super bullish today. So, if we can see that on Euro UST, the Asian highs. Let me just show you guys. These were the Asia high and this was the Asia low. So we broke above the Asia high, which have a high probability that we gonna continue up, right? So after that, the one wait, the 12:30 candle also went up, right? So let me see. Okay, okay. So we took a little bit of support right over here from the 21 EMA, and if we can see if we retrace this down to here, that would be around 11 pips. So what we can do is let's plan our entry because we are super bullish right now. So probably I'll be seeking for the buys today. Yeah, I will be definitely be looking for buys today. Uh, wait, the long position somewhere around here. So when we tap this area right over here, seven looks all right. If we can get this, fifteen. All right. So most probably I'll be seeking my buys, something like this. We have like 39 seconds left to tap this area, so I'm gonna put my stop orders right over here. Buy limit. So if we tap, Okay, so I think, all right. So I'm looking like for this, for the Euro USD, already my buy limit is activated. All right, so if you see on the daily time frame, so we are open super bullish and we tapped the fair value gap which was formed yesterday. So if you can see right over here, this one. So we tapped over here and we straight away had a good bullish move. So I'm aiming that today we can break the highs of this and making a higher high. On 4 hour candle also we are super bullish if you can see the structure, and we're taking good support from this area and forming a bull move. Um, right. So I think that most what it can do is it can come down, retrace somewhere right over here, and then go back up. But let's see because the 1 hour candle closure is a very good for me, so that's why I'm aiming for good buys. All right. So this is the trade that we will be looking for. Hi, hello, crypto world. How are you? I'm in the buys. That's good. Let's see what happens. The structure is bullish plus. Let's see. The only thing that I need to worry is about the 1 hour FVG that is still untapped. So if it retraces down all the way down, then we have a little bit of problem. Okay, let's see. 20 pips. So all the if you see on the daily time frame, we are super bullish because the candle already tapped the daily fair value gap plus we are supposed to be breaking these highs right over here. And same with the 4-hour time frame as well. If you see on the 4-hour time frame that we are aiming to make another higher high. The trend is basically is in intact, taking a good support of 21 EMA plus this fair value gap that was formed right over here. So, and also the candle closure, if you see the opening of 4-hour, we flipped all the way up. So, mm, if we have good candle closure of 4-hour, then we're good to go then. What most probably it can do is retrace down, but then we're gonna be stopped out then. Alright, GPUAC is also giving a good move to the bullish side. GPUSD is supposed to be filling the half wick of the daily candle, or maybe it closes above, who knows. So it's almost 30, 34. So you can almost say 15 somewhere. 15, 16 pips around we should be coming up more before having a bit of rejection. Why is trading so mentally exhausting? See, at this point for me, I feel like trading is not exhausting right now. Why? Because I have a certain kind of system. See, when you don't have a system, when you are trading randomly, when you're risking randomly, and you don't know when to take a trade, how to risk, when to stop. So it really becomes very stressful and exhausting, to be honest, right? So when you build a certain kind of system in your daily life, in your trading part, naturally you will be more calm actually, rather than being in stress. So when you are going to manage all of these kind of things, so eventually you will come at that point that you will be taking the trades calmly rather than, saying that I'm exhausted. So that's the thing. The unstructured part of trading will always drain you out emotionally and mentally. It will be exhausting. So, structure, plan things out. What you're gonna do, how you're gonna do. So, that's the way to go. Let's see if we can get the TP today. We gotta go all the way up to get the TP and make a new higher high. Alright. GPU is just flying since morning. So if you guys see GPUSD, there's a very good thing I tell you about GPUSD. Uh, Usually, if you see on the 15 minutes time frame, it's a very easy thing, to notice this pattern in GPUSD. Let me spot you guys. We gotta see the no candles bit. Let me just download this. Yeah, here. Okay. So if you see the no wick candles in GBUSD, right, like this, these candles. So what you want to do is that you mark where we are having a no wick candle, right? So for example, if we're having a no wick candle on this area, so we mark this area by a certain line or something like that, and this is a compensating line. So the price should be coming over here and tapping above in the trend, right? So whenever you see a no wick candle, it has a high probability of flipping out. So if you guys see more example of no wick candles, there should be totally no wick for that. So we don't want even a micro wick. There's some kind of indicator also to spot those candles out. So if you see this candle head over here also, if you see we tapped a little bit of one pip left, but always you can place your trade one pip or two pip like above the compensating line. So this is a very actually when I back tested this GBP USD and USD GBY, it had around 80 to 90% win rate. The win rate, like the risk to reward will be 1:1 at that. See, let me just see the which kind of indicator was that. Yeah, this one, the wickless candle. Yeah, let me just change settings. I don't want this table. All right. So you can see the no wick candles. It's very easy to spot the no wick candles. Hi, trade with Nathan. How are you doing? Jew, I'm already in longs. I'm also in long in EU. Jew is flying since morning today. So what you're gonna do in GPUSC, there's two things. Simple, just see what is the trend on 15 minutes time frame. You don't have to look anything. Just look at the 15 minutes time frame. What's happening on 15 minutes time frame? Are we in the bullish trend? Are we in the bearish trend? You need to spot that out, right? So when you know that we are in the bullish trend, so for example, this is a no wick candle, right? This arrow indicates that this is a no wick candle. This is just not an indicator, it's just to spot that we are having no wick candles. So you just put a line over here. So we have this line will be considered as a compensation line, means that this candle has an imbalance within it. So if a candle has imbalance within it, we gotta compensate the other candle, it will come down and complete the compensation of the previous Novick candle and then give us a bull move, right? So with the trend, you need to spot the Novick candles and see the compensation where it's happening. Similarly, if you see this is the uptrend, right? Yeah, this one right over here. This was a Novick candle, right? Novick candle. Then again, we had a compensation line. We can mark this no wick as a compensation line right over here, right? So when we have a compensation line, we know that the price will come to this area and we're gonna enter on that area and then take other trade in the bullish direction because the trend was bullish, right? Same we have in the bearish direction also. This was a no wick candle. We had a no wick candle, and then we, for example, we compensated here. This was the compensation line. And again, we know that the price will come to the compensation line. We tapped right over here, placed our stop loss somewhere over highs, and then we came down. So we need to spot the trend plus the Novick candles. That's a very easy thing you can spot, and you can even backtest this thing because it's the easiest thing and easiest play to trade because you don't have to look for a lot of complication, and this thing has a very good win rate actually. So I used to trade this a lot earlier. See, we need to spot the trend. We have a no wick candle. Price came down. We know that the price will come down to this no wick candle, this compensation line, and then we're gonna enter on this area, put the stop loss right over here, and take the 1:1 trade. So the our win rate is gonna be around 90 something percent. Because when I backtested, I was very surprised. But it has some rules you can find in your edge, like how it's working. But this is the whole concept of actually a no wick candle. So you need to see at what time it's particularly working more. See, this never tapped, this tapped and compensated, came down. This again tapped, compensated. We can put the stop loss right over here, but this had a negative RR. Again, you need to find your edge in this, but this works really good. You need to spot the trend perfectly. This doesn't work on the reversals, just on the trends. See, this was a higher trend, so we won't be looking for the bearish no wick candles. We'll be only looking for the bullish no wick candles. This never tapped. This never tapped. Okay. This tapped. This one. So we placed the compensation line. We marked this is the compensation line where we have no wick. We know that the price will be coming over here. We're gonna tap right over here. The next candle tapped, and then we came down. Right. Again, we see somewhere on 15 minutes time frame. This is a no wick candle. Mark the compensation line, tapped and came down. This we have a compensation line, tapped and came down. So you gotta see and figure out what's happening when it's working the more. But trend and no wick candles work excellently in JPUSD plus USD JPY if you guys trade that. So that's a resourceful thing that you guys would be knowing today. Let's see what Euro is doing right now. All right. How much is the okay 9 pips? We are about to get 1:1. We'll be getting 1:1 over here almost. All right. Perfect. Do you 1:12 trade currently running at 1:10? You are god of risk to reward. 1:12. I mean that's crazy. If you guys wanna see how he trades and take 1:12, 1:10, you can just see in the trade idea section. Do we have any like red folder? Let's check. Calendar. Alright, we don't have any of red folder for. No, we have at 8:30 we have CPI, right? Hmm. Alright, for the CAD we have employment change and unemployment rate, and for the USD we have CPI. 8:30. All right. My game is pure supply and demand, even if it affects my win rate, but it gives a so good IR. Exactly, that's what I'm looking at. Your RR is so excellent that that doesn't affect win rate. If it affects also, it doesn't matter because if you're catching 1 ratio 12 or 1 ratio 10 rate, so that's so good actually. So 17 minutes left, and we will be closing this one hour candle. Let's see. Losing $10 to $20 and going $50 to $80 is what I look for. No, that's a good thing actually. Losing even $10 to $20 is not a big deal. You're making like big. So we are having rejection from these highs right over here. That was formed on the 4 hour time frame. If you see here, that's where we are getting rejection from. This fair value gap almost got filled, so let's see. This one is still needs to be tapped. Hi, hello Aditya. I closed 90% of my position at the yesterday's NY session low. We're aiming for 1.361. We almost got the TP one. There's just one pip left. Too much echo. Is it really? Can you still like feel the echo? I think it's not even in positive. 1100 done already. I can now go and brush my teeth. See, that's a good trader's morning. That's perfect. You look at the charts while sleeping or what? But that's a good thing if you're getting a good setups. Perfect. I literally took the trade in sleep. That is what I was expecting from you. But today I was on time. I was on time for you guys. I was like, come on, let's do 12:30. So I was exactly on time. But you guys appeared late. Much better. Thank you so much. 11 minutes to be closing off one hour candle, let's see. I placed alerts on the charts today morning once Asian session defining range is open and it closed bullish, and I placed a trade and then slept till 1. Yeah, I mean, putting alerts are good is a good way, when you're sleeping. I used to do that earlier. I used to place the trade alert and then go to sleep, but then I had to make a routine because now I come live, so I need to be proper on time. So I can sleep and take the trade. We gotta have a good closing about this zone. If we can have a good closure above this zone, then also we are good to go. I was traveling since 2 days from Hyderabad to Vizag and from Vizag to maybe, and again Monday I have to go to Gurgaon. Oh, so you have a lot of traveling. I see that. The other day you were, the other day you joined my live from the like airport, I suppose. I'm bored at home, so I just go and visit my office in different cities and work there and all. That's a good thing. Traveling is a good thing. Obviously, like working at the same place, it gets so boring. See, the 1 hour, if we have this bad closing, then there's nothing gonna do. We have a small farewell gap here. So if it comes down and retraces right over here, our stop loss is also gonna be right over here. But again, we haven't tapped the 15 minutes one. It's still left. It's 5 minutes left to be closing of 1 hour candle. Not liking this rejection, but let's see. Perks of being an employee in Amazon. Oh, that's cool. So, what is your role at Amazon? Do you teach trading over there? What's up with Euro USD? What it's doing? We had a pretty good rejection from the 4 hour resistance. So if the 1 hour we have to retrace, then it will come all the way down to 61% level where we have a fair value gap. Associate risk and compliance. Oh, that's a cool thing because you're getting to travel. within the work. Work that allows you to travel is the best thing, actually. So, chat, I think that it's possible that one can flip. But again, this is Euro USD, so we need to see. Unless you are an introvert. That's true. Personally, why I don't know, people say that I'm an extrovert, but I feel that I'm a very introverted person. No, I'm traveling myself. My role is not required to work in office. Either I can do hybrid or full work from home, but I choose third option, which is travel across India and work. But that's good, right? So nobody can say that you need to sit on the same office. So that's called that you can travel in the work. Then you can explore the places also, right? With traveling, you can go to some other cities and explore what's happening over there and do the work and enjoy your life. All right. This is not looking good at all. So most probably you're gonna come down to this Valley Gap and then let's see this one. That's why I tried to place my stop somewhere right over here. Problem is I don't go out and explore. Hotel room में रहो and काम करो and सो जाओ. No, that then what's the point of even traveling to another city and doing work over there if you can't explore? Then it's the same thing that sitting at the home and doing the work and sleep. I think you have a good opportunity. You should explore the cities around. So I feel this is what an introverted person who gets to travel does like that. They go, they work, and then they sleep. That's all. Still, we will be having an opportunity to go up in the Euro USD because this week still needs to be filled at least half. So we have 8 pips, right? So approx 4 pips somewhere right over here. We will come to break even somewhere right over here. So now that would be absolutely your wish what you gotta do, but I'm gonna hold this trade. There were 20 people, and I can only see like 3 or 4 out of that who I actually see writing something. I want to, but the gravitational force of bed is 300x more after I finish with my work. And bed literally calls me like, it's time to rest. Let me be comfortable for you to sleep. Oh, crazy. I get that. I mean, that's fine. Then at least you can breathe different airs. That's what difference you can get. See this 4 hour candle, I don't want it to be flipped, but it's looking like It flipped already. This was a very strong area, but still we have 2 hours for that. And I don't want that they hit our stop loss and then go above again. But I think it will take its time because daily needs to break the high to get the TP. And for that, it will at least take its time. Either it will consolidate or something. Oh. Foa's look, the Foa candle flip is super bad. And even the 1 hour. So it's likely that we're gonna hit our stops. But then see what happens. How do I how do I stop jumping between strategies? See, jumping between strategies will only like increase your loss. So now think that you want more loss or you want to be a good trader. Whenever these kind of questions arises in your mind, just think that do you even want to be a good trader? Because a good trader doesn't do that. You need to have a proper risk management, a good understanding of strategy, system, and have a one strategy and work on that. If you will not be having a good strategy or having just one particular strategy, you will never find your edge. Tell me how long it will take to find your edge if you will be jumping on to strategies that has a probability of zero, because you will never be onto a single strategy working on that. So imagine yourself like that, so you will get the answers. It's just a loop that you will be in. Pick a strategy, test it, and that's all you gotta do. Why the fuck would you place a trade before the market open? Because I trade the pre-London session. That's why I trade before the market open. If you're trading Euro USD, I think you should know that. Thank you so much, to be honest. You explained very well. That's all right. That's all right, but you need to apply the things that I'm saying, even, right? Just don't listen and forget that. Just apply and execute also. Jumping on the strategy has no way to go, so clearly you will be having no data, nothing, and almost you'll be having a losing day. So then you're gonna say that trading doesn't work. The only thing that makes you profitable is your edge. So if you find your edge without jumping onto the strategies, that is the best way to go. So make sure that stick onto one thing and refine it slowly and steadily. New money coming into the market, you're just gambling. All right, no problem. We had a good win rate. If you join every day our live streams, I think then you'll get to know that we are going good with that. So taking a small losses is not a problem for me. I will try my best. That's good. You should try your best. And if you have any question, just directly ask me, or you can ask in the Discord as well. That's not an issue. Alright, so if you see on the 1 hour time frame, हमारा जो ये fair value cup zone hai, I think we will be tapping on that probably and then see a reaction. Because again, we marked this area, we had a little bit of rejection area of the resistance. So that's not an issue for us. Already we had like a 1:1 trade, so GBUSD. Let's see GBUSD. What's happening with that? GBP USD going up. So what should I do with that? Uh, I already told that if you see on the daily time frame, GPUSD has already so much wick to be filled, and we need to be filled half wick at least. So it was supposed to be coming up. New money coming fresh out of your farm or kitchen. How I know I'm emotionally ready to scale my lot size? Emotionally ready to scale your lot size. See, when you are patient, when you're calm and taking trades, when you feel that all kind of emotions you're not feeling, that FOMO, over trading, revenge trading, then you can slowly scale your lot size according to what kind of risk you are taking, 1% or 2%, whatever. So that's a good way. You would be knowing actually. If you're asking your this question that when I will be ready, then it means that you're not ready as yet. You will not be insecure, impulsive, and scared, for the trades. Then only you will be knowing that, okay, we are good to go to scale the lot size. Scaling is all about psychology. When you're, you don't feel any kind of emotions like revenge trading and all that. So that's the best way. When you think that trading is becoming boring instead of interesting, and I think then would be the best way. when you're feeling more calmer and patient. All right, guys, I think it's already been 154, and let's see what happens. SL or TP, whatever, we're gonna take it, and I'm gonna update on my Discord. Let's see, and if you have any questions, you can just directly DM me or you can ask in the Discord channel. And let's see if we can catch up to the live stream in the Discord and get to know each other. So let's see about that too, and that's all. So till then, let's read, let's go together, and yeah, see you guys tomorrow, same time, 12:30 to 1:30. Today I'm streaming more than like a hour, so that's all. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye.